All right, so you made it to lesson number 9. I hope that you know more now than you did when you first seen me before lesson number 1. Um, and if you have any questions, like I said way back when, be sure to join the Blairytone page on Facebook, because that's it's easier to just answer questions and have some dialogue there. Okay, before we wrap this up, I wanted to talk about something. I've heard it called the Nashville numbering system. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but there is a numbering system that you might run into, and it actually is very helpful. And it uses the information that we have on this chart. And what you might get is you might have somebody, if you whip out your Blairytone key chord chart and just follow along with me as we talk about it. You might have somebody, a song that you haven't played before. Like my dad used to take me to Old Time Fiddlers, and they would just say, we're going to play Kicking Up the Straw in the key of G. And my dad would, sometimes he would yell out the chord changes to me, but after a while he just said, now once they tell you the key that it's in, you can figure it out. And they didn't use this numbering system back then, but somewhere along the way they started using it, and it's useful. So take a look. Let's just say somebody is going to play a tune in the key of C, and you've never played the song before, and they're saying, okay, we're going to play the spring sun is a shining in the key of C. And you're like, well, I've never played that song before. Sounds kind of stupid. It does sound kind of stupid. Anyway, we're going to play the spring sun is shining in the key of C. And they say, hey, it's no problem. It's going to be a 1-4-5-6-5 progression. And they just blurt out these numbers. Well, what they're saying is it's going to go 1-4-5-6-5. So if you're looking at C, you'll see it'll start in C. It'll go to the next change. The chord change will be to 4, the 4 chord, which is F. Then it's going to change to G, which is the 5 chord. Then the 6th chord is A minor, and then it's going to go back to the 5G. So they've just basically told you how to play the song. C, F, G, A minor, G, and then it's going to repeat again. Or they might say, it's 1-4-5-6-5 in the verse, and then the chorus is just 4 and 5 back and forth a couple times, and then you land back on the 1. Whatever it is, the chorus might be different, but they can tell you pretty much how to play the whole song, a simple song, just by using this numbering system. So that might be something that you run into along the way if you start getting involved in jams. So some good information for you to use, and sooner or later you won't need this chord chart anymore, but it might be worthwhile to take this with you when you go places, because it is a nice handy reference. Okay, so there's going to be a couple more lessons 10 and 11, and I'm working on them, and they might already be out depending on how many questions I've gotten from folks like yourself. So, but look for more lessons in this Beyond Beginner lesson set, because I don't want to just end it and leave you there, because you can't cover everything. I tried, I did it as good a job as I thought I could do, and what would I want to learn. But there's always going to be some empty spots there. So that's what these additional lessons are for. So they might already be up. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm filming all of these, at the same time before I ever release them onto YouTube. So, but take a look if lessons 10 and 11 are up. Enjoy those. I'm sure they're really going to be good ones. And find me in Blairytone, ask questions, and, just enjoy doing what you're doing, and keep on playing.